I know all about you.
Well, I haven't seen you since the last time.
Hey Rick, how you doing?
I'm good. You done?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
You didn't come here in the 80s and the 90s?
Yeah, I was here a few times. I came back, you know, a few times.
David sent me a video yesterday from 1980, 82. I haven't seen it. Oh my God.
From here?
Old video, yeah.
Yeah.
At Gold, the other Gold.
Yeah.
I'm doing biceps and back. I'm like, wow. I said, I wish we had the stupid iPhone.
I know.
As me doing back. I never saw that. You know what, Ray? They have everyone on that video. Pete Grimkowski, the Barbarian. Everybody was there.
You have the most muscle in the world. If you can't sell it, nobody's going to buy it. Nobody's selling it anymore. All they do is they ask for applause. How embarrassing.
Done anything, huh?
It's embarrassing. I'm like at the waiter asking for a tip. You know? Look, if you could do, you know, I was always taught to walk out there and just stand there, crack a smile and command applause. Then when you start posing, like, they'll go along for the ride.
Sure.
I mean, that's what you do. Certainly with your kind of quality. I mean, you can do the same thing. That experience is valuable. Every country I go to, what was it like back in the 70s and the 60s and the 80s? They want that posing on stage. They want that energy. They want that camaraderie. You know, now it's hard to bring back, but skinny jeans came back, bell bottoms came back. If you, like guys like you, provocate that and promote that, people are going to follow you. And that's what we're looking for.
Mario, it's easy to see when someone's old school. And you were really one of the old school. So we did bodybuilding the right way.
I love it though. I left my country for this too.
Me too. Hey, what about me?
20 years off and on the stage. I'm a trainer since 1969. I mean, that's what I've been doing.
People think in terms of deprivation, pain, and punishment. Bodybuilding is supposed to be abundance and prosperity in and outside the gym.
Absolutely.
I mean, when I watched Rick and those guys back in the old gym when I was a little kid, life was great. You know, I'm not throwing hate at anybody or anything. It's where I come from.
Yes.
It's where I grew up.
Yes.
And, you know, I have great respect for it. At the same time, I think we can do better.
Yeah.
When you get old like me, you want to hope you made a positive impact. You leave it a little better than when you found it. When I found it, it was like, you know, there's no money. It was just hanging out, training, you know, no suntan beds. We went to the beach. That's why the Olympia is in September, so we can lay in the sun all year long. That's the only reason, you know. You do this naturally. I mean, if what you do is people, you can motivate others, inspire others, you know, assist them in what they're doing in life. I mean, your career lasts forever, as long as you want to. You know?
It was easy. I was sitting with Ron Coleman and Dorian, and I honestly, I picked Breon right away. And so Dorian was undecided between him and Cliff. And then I said, well, you got to look at the arm too and the overall package. And when they turned around, then he was convinced. Game over. And his very first win. And this one, I mean, come on, he deserved it both times.
No Facebook or Instagram back then, so I had to go on stage.
Sure.
The fact that I wasn't available on your device, it was a, sort of like a star quality, you know. You can still bring that.
That's what still needs to happen because it's still online. It's still too impersonal.
Yeah, it's not. It's like, what are we judging?
Yeah, it's still too impersonal. You gotta get up there close and personal. You need that connection.
I used to walk on stage every weekend and hit I tell the promoter, every light in this building went off. So it was dark. That way I can make 10 minutes. Get somebody to walk me to my position with a flashlight. Oh my God! People now they're anxious. So you're controlling the audience. And I let them slowly, they have my back to the audience. They couldn't see me yet. Okay? And slowly sort of, maybe I won't turn around. Then you get them. And everything I did, I was trying to go after. I wanted the girls. I wanted the girls to go, you know, that, and then once you get the girls, the guys will come. Oh yeah, that's, you know. And I found that kind of like posing to the Pointer Sisters and stuff was like, the girls were like, they loved what I did, and I loved what they did. And I learned a lot from posing and watching the girls. You know, the hair, how to move. You can be the consummate entertainer as well. You're an entertainer. You're an athlete. You're an entertainer. You gotta sell. Yes. Like, you know, and not in a fake way. Everybody's, you know, nobody sells it anymore. Dorian sold it, and this is big beyond belief. Everybody copied Dorian. Everybody keeps copying Dorian. I'm waiting for the next guy not to copy Dorian. Okay? Somebody original. Somebody to invent something new. That's where you come in. That's where the class comes in. This is fun. I mean, this is, you know, you can become a doctor or a lawyer or a pro golfer. We chose bodybuilding. We owe it to the sport to give everything we got and to share it as much. I mean, it's and I would pretty much go close to death doing that. You know, I mean, I just wanted to. I'm passionate about it. I love the whole idea of it, especially old school. I used to never try to please the judges. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but I wanted to express myself from within. It was my expression of how it went. So when I went on stage, I humbly, not confidently, but humbly, not arrogant or conceited. I wanted to show them how it goes, according to me. Okay? And I would think about one thing before I went on stage. I can't tell you what that is. It would make me just light up and glow. So when I walked on stage and I stood there and I thought about that thing, they're like, they don't know what they're, oh yeah, that's what I mean.
Right, but we feel what he's feeling.
Right, that's what an actor does. An actor emotionalizes prior to the scene. Okay? The muscle is just there.
There's no meaning behind it. There's no feeling behind it. That's feeling.
Yeah.
Right there. That's amazing.
Non-verbal, I mentioned this non-verbal communication. You're really talking to the audience. There's no words. Nobody knows how to do that anymore, except a few people like yourself.
Yeah, that's one thing I noticed with some of the classic physiques. I mean, I think overall they pose much better. You can tell they're focusing on their posing. But a lot of them are just posing nice, but they don't have their own style, you know. And if you look back in the day, like Frank Zane and Tom and Samir, everybody, they all had their own poses and they all had their own style, you know. And when they came out, like when Tom did the thing with his hair, you know, it was like everybody like recognized that's Tom Platz, and he had his own style with this routine, you know. And I think the classic guys that do that, I think they're going to stand out, you know, because they're going to have their own style that goes with their physique and their individual poses, you know. Yeah.
You have to look at the total package, even today.
Yeah.
You know, bodybuilding is an art form.
Right.
You go up there, look at Bill Pro, for example. Every picture he have, he created an art. Whether it's a sledgehammer, whether it's...
Yeah.
You know, this is my style of bodybuilding.
Right.
This is what bodybuilding is all about. It's an art.
Right.
It's a performing art.
Yeah.
And those, honestly, I'm really against that.
Yeah, me too.
Why would you stand on stage looking like a bozo?
Right.
Close your feet together, put your arm down, be graceful.
Right.
It's not hard to show your body. Why are you trying so hard? You have a body that is huge and ripped. You don't have to try that hard. Even Frank Zane actually told me that back in the day. He said, why are they, what is this bullshit? Now women doing it? Come on.
I know.
When Tom did this pose, watch, when Tom did this,
I think they made a mistake.
he created line.
Right.
He created line. To us, it was a performing art.
Right.
It's not like Welcome to the Jungle. I said posing is a performing art.
Yes.
And I'm a little bit finicky about little things. What is that?
A little bit, Anel. Look at this, still the conditioning in there and everything. Look at this. Man.
It's in there, it didn't go anywhere.
Oh, that's beautiful.
You have to respect the old school. Everything comes with an art. Beautiful. And I appreciate that. I mean, look at that. You don't have to be Mr. Olympia to impress me. All you do is show me little art. Rick Drayson will tell you. It's an art form. What is this? I mean, nowadays, no disrespect, But these guys should really rewind, replay, because the posing sucks.
They
The
don't know
posing
how to.
sucks really bad. Rick witnessed everything. Arnold, Frank posing, and you know.
That'll never be duplicated.
Mario also. They were here from the Jurassic period.
With dinosaurs.
The Jurassic, right?
We lifted big bones.
The best era, man. The best eras. The best eras. I know where Classic is gonna go, just here. I'm wondering about the 212 division. I wonder where it's gonna go in 5 years. 5-10 years, where it's gonna be.
Yep.
The thing that worries me about the Open, though, is there's no teenagers anymore. So if there's no teenagers, where's the future in open men's bodybuilding?
True.
I mean,
Right.
remember the 70s and 80s, how many teenagers were doing it? I competed in teenage shows in the 80s. There was 30 to 50 teenagers every show. Wow. I did the Teenage Illinois, there was 100 competitors once in the Teenage Illinois. There was 45 guys in my class.
Wow.
I mean, you don't see that anymore. You don't see one or two.
You get 400 bikini girls though. Back
All they had done was bodybuilding.
Wow.
Just casually wearing old school love shirt and the rest of it. No way. His name is Sean, isn't that awesome? So he deserves, so it's not another signature round. Sorry to keep you guys working.